Fit and 50 here, and stay tuned. Please don't leave, because I don't want you to have missed the chance to get the gist of how to build a better breakfast. Okay, so here we go. We're going to talk about building a better breakfast. Even if you don't eat breakfast, stay tuned. I think breakfast is a very important meal. There is no way I would ever miss it. But some people don't eat breakfast. This will still help you build a better diet plan. So what constitutes a better breakfast? Well, traditionally speaking, they say you should have 3 of the 4 food groups. Those 4 food groups are fruits and veggies, dairy or dairy alternatives, grains, meats or proteins. Of course, the protein, if you're a vegetarian, you're not eating meat, but you still gotta have your protein. Okay, now we're breaking it down a little more simple. We're going to go with proteins, fats, and carbs. Now, we're going to use the example that we've been using throughout this entire diet series. And so that's a man who needs 2,350 calories. If you want to know how many calories you need, or you want to see better how we come to that conclusion, at the very end of this video, there will be a link. Click on that link. It'll take you to the playlist that'll cover all these videos in this series. It'll help you figure out how many calories you need and what your macro split should be. But we're working with 2,350 calories, and we need to divide those between the number of meals we eat. Now, I eat 6 meals a day. For this example, I'm going to divide it by 4. And the reason why I'm doing this is because everybody eats a little bit different. And if you eat 3 times a day, then you divide it by 3. If you only eat twice a day, you divide it by 2. Because it's important to get an even amount of nutrition through the day, especially protein. Because your body can store fats and carbs, which of course is sometimes the problem, but it doesn't store protein. It breaks it down into amino acids, uses those amino acids to help repair, rebuild, and help in muscle recovery. The rest of the protein is either ejected out of the body, or the rest of the components are either ejected out of the body or turned into glycogen or glucose. Now, so once we've divided that up, we have 587 calories set aside for breakfast. Now, of that group, 40% in his macro split was for carbs, and so that works out to 59 grams. And 176, which is 30%, was set aside for fats, which works out to 19.5 grams. And of course, remember from the earlier videos there that you divide the calories by 9 to get the grams for fats, and 4 for the proteins, and also for the carbs. For the carbs, he also has, because he has 30%, 176 calories, which divided by 4 is about 44 calories. Now, I decided to base all of this on my day-to-day breakfast that I use, and if you saw that episode on what I eat for a week, you'll know what that is, and you'll know that I use oatmeal, and along with my oatmeal, I use Greek yogurt. Now, I use 0% typically, but for this example, we're going to use 5% Greek yogurt to help bring up our fats. I save my fats a bit for the weekend because I like to eat a little fattier food on the weekend. Right. And then we also use blueberries, a whole egg, and a fillet of fish. And that's to help get the protein mix proper. And now I want to show you something here because we are going to use Cheerios. I don't know if you noticed, I've been wearing this fabulous Cheerio lei. My wife gave me a Cheerio lei this morning. And I'd just like to say I'll be munching down on this again later. Alrighty, now I want to show you these 2 things here. These are an equal amount of calories. This here is the oatmeal, and of course this is the Cheerios. Now this, once you add water to it, gets quite a bit bigger, so it's a lot more filling than it looks. But that's where it changes. After that, these are quite a bit different. Even though you're going to see in the macro split, they break out the same. This has 3 times the fiber that this has, and this has 9 times the sugar that this has. Now, back to the video here. We're going to look and see how my breakfast breaks down. And if you want to see that breakfast a little better, you go back to what I eat for a week, and you'll actually see it right there. So now when you look at my breakfast here, how it breaks down, I have a total of 544 calories. Remember, we're looking for 587, so we're fairly close there. Never get too uptight about little differences. If you're within 5%, you're doing really good. Otherwise, it gets tough to progress in figuring out your meals. Now you see here we got 46 grams of carbs, and we were looking for 44 grams of carbs, so we're quite close there. The fats, 17 grams, we're looking for 19, again we're fairly close. Protein, 52, and we're looking for 59, so fairly close. Now the reason why we switched from calories, see I started with calories, right, divide up the calories, then switch to grams. And that's because that's how it's marked on the box here. So I'm going to show you on the Cheerios box here. So I'm doing extreme close-up, so hopefully I can get it so you can see there. Is it focused in there? Okay. So you see there, you notice that it starts with calories per serving of 110. And then it goes down, but it switches right there, and it switches to fat, 1.5 grams, carbohydrates, 23 grams, and protein, only 2 grams. So that's why I started with calories, then switched to the grams. It's just easier to figure out when you're looking at the box. All right, so now we're going to go up and see how the Honey Nut Cheerio splits out. So we see here total calories, 541. So we're within like 3 calories there. The carbs are bang on, 46 carbs and 46 carbs. But remember, they're not the same, because the oatmeal has 3 times the fiber, and also the Honey Nut Cheerios is 9 times the sugar. And fiber is very important. We're going to talk about more of that in an future episode, because it's one of those things that is very important to have in your diet for proper body function. And then as we go over here, we see we both have the 17 grams of fat, and we're slightly different on the protein, only 49 protein there and 52 grams of protein with the oatmeal. But that shows you how you can use a variety of different foods to get a balanced diet plan within if it fits your macros, flexible dieting type of world. Now we're going to talk a lot more about that in future episodes, do some more workouts. So please, if you like this video or found anything interesting, please click the like button, share it with your friends if they're trying to improve their diet, and also subscribe if you don't want to miss any of this content. But even more importantly, comment. What's your favorite breakfast? Do you love the Denny's Grand Slam breakfast and can't live without it? Let me know. What's your favorite breakfast food? What's your favorite food, period? I'd really like to know. Put it in the comments. I will read every single one. I promise you. This is Fit and 50 signing out. Keep working out. Keep having fun. Talk to you soon in that next video. I am so looking forward to it. Bye.